Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Mohamed Fawaz from SMA. I hope you're having a good day, an amazing day, a beautiful day. Guys, it is beautiful, it is amazing, and it's beautiful. You are amazing, you are beautiful, and you are awesome. So let's get back to business. Let me tell you a story. I will tell you two variations of that story. The first variation, it's the monkey island experiment, or the monkey experiment they call it. First of all, they got a cage full of, they filled it with monkeys, 5 monkeys, and they put bananas on top of that cage. So what happened is they left the monkeys and to see what the reaction is going to be. What happened is the monkeys, one of the monkeys, he had the courage and climbed up. They had a ladder down there for the monkeys to try to climb up to get the bananas. So what happened is he got up. The first monkey tried to get up and get the bananas. Unfortunately, he got sprayed by cold water, and as a result, his friends got sprayed. The 4 other monkeys, they got sprayed by cold water too. So he went down, and they were just bewildered. They are sad. They were sad. They sat there for a while, and then a second monkey tried to get to do the same thing. He went up, he climbed up, and he tried to get the bananas. Again, same result happened. Sprayed by cold water. His friends got sprayed by cold water. Now, the third monkey did the same thing after a few days also. Again, sprayed by cold water. His friends get sprayed by cold water. So basically, they grouped down there, the monkeys, and they decided not to do it anymore. One of the monkeys, one of those 5 monkeys, he tried to get up, to climb up again, and that's what happened. The 4 other monkeys, they grabbed him down. They actually pulled him down, and they beat him. They beat him up because they know the result of getting that, climbing, trying to get these bananas. Again, the 5th monkey, another monkey of the group, tried again, and again they pulled him down, they beat him up, and they taught him a lesson. So after a few months of that experiment, the scientists, they came and they replaced one of the monkeys with a new one from another group. So what happened is the new monkey tried to get up, to climb up and get these bananas. He still got beat up without knowing why. What is the reason of that? Again, after a month or so, they replaced one of the old monkeys with a new monkey. So that is the second new monkey in that group, and they replaced them in there. They took out one of the old ones and they replaced that monkey there. So that's where the experiment got very surprising and very, very exciting. So the new monkey, the second new monkey, he came and he tried he didn't try to climb up. He actually was watching, he learned from the other monkeys, don't go up and all that. So one of the old monkeys he actually tried to climb up again to try a new time. The new monkey, that's what is surprising, the new monkey that was brought last, who doesn't know what was going on, who doesn't know why the bananas are there and why all the monkeys are afraid to get these bananas, he actually followed up with the group and he beat up that monkey. Do you realize what happened here? The new monkey who implanted into that group beat up the old monkey who was there for a while. So basically, that new monkey, he copied the other monkeys into that. The second variation of that story is they isolated these monkeys into a hole in an island. And on top of that hole, they still got bananas, and the same thing happened. The same exact thing happened. These are 2 variations that I read online, and I read the experiments, and we don't know what is true. Some theories, they said it's not true experiment and all that, but it is true. Why? The summary for that story is that society, our human being society, unfortunate to say, your brothers, your sisters, your family, your friends, they will always bring you down. They will always want you to be in their place, in the same level they are. If you try to do something new, they will pull you down. If you try to do something weird, they will pull you down. If you try to do something else than the usual, they will pull you down. That is exactly what explains our society. And that's why I don't believe it's actually a myth. That experiment is a myth, like what the internet said. I believe that this experiment happened, and it shows that we, as a group of people, as individuals, we behave the same as those monkeys. We behave as exactly what the experiment was explaining. Anyway, long story short, this is what happened, and this is what I wanted to start the video with, motion number 3 with, because it explains. Don't be afraid to do something. Don't be afraid to start something. Don't worry about your families. Don't worry about your friends, because they will always pull you down. Don't stop, no matter what. We'll get back after these messages. A second topic that I would like to discuss is one of the saying that I've heard a while ago. Let's assume it's mine, because I don't remember the author of that saying. It says, some people make things happen, and some other people watch things happen, and some other people wonder what happened. Regarding the last point, I am telling you, 90% of the population of the earth wonders what happened. Is the last one. Wonders, because unfortunately they stop watching. They would rather watch the marathon of Netflix marathons and all that. But what I'm saying is, nobody is doing anything anymore. You remember that 1% that everybody's like claiming that they do this, they do that, the richest people on the earth, and that, but they are 1% for a reason. They are 1% because they are doing something. They are making something happen. They are working. They are accomplishing. They are inventing. They are building stuff like that. That's what I said before. Build, invent, accomplish, focus. The second thing I wanted to also add is one of my favorite coaches out there, Tai Lopez. Tai Lopez, I love him because he doesn't teach anything. He teaches topics here, topics there, motivation here, motivation there. But for him to teach the big topic, he actually gets somebody and he let him teach for him. It doesn't matter if he divide the profit between him and the instructor, whatever. I don't care. But what I'm saying is, he doesn't have to do the job. He hires people to do the job for him. Even one time, there is a hater. I hate this word. I hate it. He calls him a hater. I call it competition. So not even competition. I call it people who would like to do what you do, but they can't because they won't, because they don't want, stuff like that. Anyway, this guy challenged Tai Lopez online, and he started, negative comment online. So Tai Lopez, he actually contacted that guy and he told him face to face, let's go online on a live feed, and let me ask you, or let me challenge me and ask me anything. And basically he asked him everything he wants. I am telling you, from watching these, if I remember that video correctly, he asked him a lot of questions that the guy couldn't answer. No true answer was given That's why I said, don't worry about the haters. I hate this word, but don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the challenges. Don't worry about competition, because you are your own competition. You are your own challenges. If you can go through yourself, nothing else can stop you. Nothing. There is also a saying that I also forgot who said it, but you can stop and smell the roses, but the time is not now. You can stop and smell the roses, but the time, it's not now. So basically, work, invent, build, and create. That is your job. Your job is not to watch sports all day long. Your job is not to just waste your time watching marathons on Netflix. Your job is to read. Your job is to educate yourself. Your job is to accomplish things that other people cannot or would not accomplish. A lot of people ask me, how do you find time to read? I read a lot of books. I read, like I mentioned before in the older videos, from 12 to 15 books a year. You can read a book if you sat down 4 hours. You can read a book, one book. It doesn't matter if it's a day, it doesn't matter if it's 2 days. 4 hours straight. If you can sit on your favorite seat in the house, lazy boy, or whatever seat you're sitting, you love there. 4 hours, you can read one book. You can finish one book. And people ask me, where do you find the time to read a book? You can find any time. You can find any time you want to read that book. But unfortunately, nobody does it. Nobody. They have time for American Idols. They have time for Netflix marathons. They have time for sports entertainment. I love entertainment. I watch sports, but I have, when the time comes to read, I read. I focus. I block everything around me and I focus. That's the idea. We create, we accomplish, we create, we invent, we build. We build, we create, we accomplish, we invent. And that's the way it's supposed to be all the time. There is time for relaxing and there is time for work. Now is the time for work. We'll catch you later after these messages. Welcome back. So, I will discuss marketing now. So, one of my favorite companies that I've been following for a long time, their marketing, I've been buying their items for the longest time. My favorite company of all time is Dell. Dell always, if you notice the brochures they send you through the mailing, through the internet, through the emails, all that. They always tell you, always, I can get you a brochure that I had for the longest time, for like 10 years. The same thing, limited time offer. Limited time offer. Always limited time offer. You talk about scarcity. This is limited time offer. That's why I love the brochures, because they always say limited time offer. You wanna make sure that the client knows that he doesn't have all the time in his hand. He doesn't have all the time to think about it. He doesn't have the time to sit down and calculate 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. You understand? So it's just you have to make sure the client decides whether it's now, whether it's in a few hours, in a few minutes. But you make sure that the client knows that you are here for him, and you are here to not to push. I'm talking about sales. So of course pushing. Whether you are a nice salesman or you're not a nice salesman, you're still pushing. Again, let me read something from Cash Advertiser. Cash Advertising, one of the best books you will ever have or will ever read. Something about bombard your readers with benefits. We're talking about a last episode about being focused on ad. Specify what you're looking for. Specify what you want the customer to have, what you want the customer to do, by clicking, by liking, by an action and an act that you want the customer to have or to do. So today we're going to talk about benefits. You have to bombard your client or your prospective customer prospect with benefits, the benefit of your product, the benefits. I don't know how many times do I have to say that. The benefits, not the futures, the benefits. Let me read something. Let's talk about the $1 million secret for getting inside your readers' heads. Benefits. Pay close attention. If you don't incorporate this idea in all your advertising, you may as well pack up now, and try a different business that sells to things other than humans. Anyway, remember our discussion about the Life Force 8 from chapter 1. As you may recall, the Life 8 Force are the primary human desires that are hardwired into our brains. They are powerful wants we are biologically driven to fulfill, no matter who we are, where we live, or what we do. If your product or service can satisfy one of these desires or any of the 9 secondary wants, you have the making of killer benefits claims that can start the sales ball rolling. Let me give you some examples, okay, from the book, okay, of futures and benefits of the product. Okay, let's give you the first example. Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe. Okay, future, top grade, hand-selected seat leathers. Benefit, luxurious comfort in all climates. That's the benefit. The future number 2, deep pile Wilton lamp wool carpeting. The benefit, the rich softness underfoot and lush elegance. That's a benefit. Now future, 453 horsepower, 6.75 liter V12 engine. Future, benefit, power, control, supreme reliability. Future, again, bold, dignified styling with artist Charles Sykes, spirit of ecstasy, flying proudly on the hood. Benefit, the feeling of power, success, and that you are arrived. This is basically it. Benefit, futures. Benefit, future. That's it. When you sell a product, you have to say the benefit to the client. What the client is going to gain out of this product, not the future. I'm selling a product. I will be selling a product, not now. I will be selling a product. Let's say I'm selecting social media powerhouse. We're talking about Facebook, we're talking about LinkedIn, we're talking about Pinterest, Instagram, all these. So I'm saying the future is social media under your, the power of social media under your hand. The benefit is what you're going to get out of this. More customers, more leads, the power of owning social media, the power of grabbing or reaching for more prospects, more leads, attracting more clients to your agency or whatever business you're in. This is the benefit I'm talking about. This is it for today. Thank you very much. This is Mohamed Fawaz, SMA, episode number 3, Moe Show, and we'll talk soon. We'll catch you guys later. Be good, be focused, and be powerful beyond belief. Later.